Hi guys, we are back here with part 2. What happened to us last year?
It's a long story. We had to break the video in 2 parts. Here's part 2. Put your seatbelt on. The adventure starts again.
And then close to our wedding anniversary. What did we get?
Finally, God blessed us with the car. Exactly on our wedding anniversary. It was such a blessing. We really needed it because even like going to work every day, we were going on rides with our co-workers that we were so thankful for, but we really needed a car, something that we could say it's ours and we could go wherever we wanted because everything is far. We were able to get a really good car. Actually, we got it.
It was a good deal because our budget is not enough to pay whole amount.
Yeah.
But I pray and we pray and we just send the offer.
I think the car was initially 15,000 and we sent the offer for 12,500, which is a lot. $2,500 is a lot.
You keep saying I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah, I actually told him don't do it. It's too embarrassing. Like it's too much money to say yeah. But he said yeah. The guy said yeah. He said I'll talk to my wife, and yeah, God is so good. So we got the car with that big discount. It's an amazing car. Praise God. Thankfully, the house location was really good, but we just needed to cross the street to go to the grocery shop, and even church was not that far. We walked everywhere pretty much.
Also, back-end car lend their electric scooter.
Yeah, our worship leaders, they borrowed the scooters, and
Yeah.
that was a big help. So with the car, we could also finally return some bottles. We actually have footage of that too because we thought it was so cool how they do the recycling here. Because in Brazil, there is no recycling, at least not when I lived there in Aracaju. In Korea, we separate everything, but you don't get money back.
No.
But here, if you save your water bottles, like any kind of plastic bottles or glass bottles, you get 10 cents on each. Yeah. So we saw that and we started saving them since we arrived in Bundy. Like, let's just save it, why not? And then finally with the car, we could go to the returning place with like the bags full of bottles. But it's so cool. You scan them and then it tells you how much money you're getting and you get cash. And it's amazing. I think it's a really good idea. Every country should implement. One thing that Bundy really blessed us with was connections. Really good friends. Even now that we've moved out of Bundy, what I will always take with me is the friends that we made there, like the connections. It wasn't about the job or all the hardships, but the connections were the best.
The best. Yeah. From church, from work, from housemate.
Also, living by the beach again was really refreshing because I'm a beach girl, he's a beach boy. Bathurst was in the middle of the country, there was nothing, but there's so many beautiful beaches around Bundy. With the car, we got to drive, see them, it was just so beautiful.
Actually, we celebrate nearby beach and we brought some picnic items.
It was so nice. I was happy to be by the beach. I don't swim in the beach. I like just watching it.
Yeah. And we went to Brisbane,
The capital of Queensland.
We planned a weekend trip and we stayed good hotel.
Really good hotel with the city view.
And we explored many places. And we got many good ideas from city because we stayed in countryside.
Most of the year.
Yeah, it was refresh.
It was really good time. Our first vacation since our hard work. It was really good. When we went back to Bundy, we already missed it. By the way, the weather in Bundy was crazy. In the summer, you can feel your skin like melting.
Yeah, I felt melt the whole body.
And we had to survive that with only a ceiling fan for most of the year. It was really bad.
Also, the house was second floor, so...
And we had a big window on our room and actually the sun set on our side. So
the blinds didn't work well.
many times we had to run to the library just to work on our computer, just to use the AC. But finally in October, we got our own AC. It was a portable one that you connect to the window. Oh, our lives were completely changed after that.
She said she fell in hotel because it's so nice. Even though it was portable, but 32 kilogram, it has window mount, so it worked really well.
It was life-changing. The quality of life
Yeah.
went up a lot after getting the AC.
And then the macadamia season ended, so we have some time finally. I really wanted to work out, you know. So we finally signed up the gym.
They had a 2-month free trial
Mm.
and we had no job again, so it was perfect timing, I guess.
I had to convince her and she allowed me to go and we went together.
It was good.
Mm.
The season ending was good and bad. It was bad because I had to look for another job, but it was good because the routine was crazy. Something I forgot to mention is that it had the full-time job at the macadamia factory and each of us got side jobs. The routine was just crazy. Like we left home at 5:30 a.m., got home at 2:20. At 3 we had to start at the other job and then come home at 7. It was just really
Exhausting.
stressful and exhausting. We were kind of thankful that the season ended because we needed that rest. Then he pulled me to the gym. But it was good too because it was free.
So we got some free time, so I decided to open the Korean channel, teaching Korean channel. Channel name is 아해뱅다, which is Pioneer always say.
My dad loves to say that.
Yeah.
If you guys want to check it out, if you're interested in learning Korean, it's a really good way to do that. Only 10 minutes a day. It's so nice. I'm so proud of him for starting that project. I guess we can leave the link to that channel down below.
Check it out.
Then it was already Christmas time. It's so hard to spend Christmas and holiday seasons away from your family. But we had a good Christmas party with the church volunteers. It was a really fun time. We got to learn some Australian games and Australian culture. We had a really good time with them. And right after that, we noticed that the doors were kind of closing for us in Bundy. The original plan was just to spend 3 months there actually, right? To renew our visa and then move out. But we liked it. We liked the people we met. I think that was the main thing.
Many things.
Yeah, we had a good job, we had a good church, really good community and friends. So we ended up staying longer. But at that point, we could really see the doors closing. We couldn't really find other jobs. Yeah, we just sensed that the Holy Spirit was kind of pushing us to take another step of faith. We've done that so many times now. Yeah, we felt that it was time to do it again and move to where we are now, which is Brisbane. We came back.
We found out in Brisbane there's Rhema Church. After we got married, we wanted to go America to study in Rhema Bible School.
But as you guys know from the first video we made in Australia, my visa got denied at the time, so we had to come to Australia. But having the opportunity to connect with Rhema again and get involved with them and make connections here in Australia was so good, so exciting, and we did it.
We did it. So we decided to move to Brisbane. So we had to quit our part-time job.
And sell everything, the big things. Start packing. We had one last picnic by the beach because the beach is kind of far away from the main town of Brisbane.
Yeah, it was very calm and the view was nice. A lot of mosquitoes bitten us.
We got so many mosquito bites from that picnic.
The hardest part was saying goodbye to our church. It was very sad because they treat us well and they blessed us a lot.
I guess also because all of them were older than us. They kind of saw us as their own children. They took care of us so well. When we didn't have the jobs yet, they always asked and prayed with us and blessed us in so many ways. I think it was our strongest bond in Bundy. Saying goodbye to the church community was the hardest thing. But we still pray for them and they blessed us out, and we believe that God will continue to take care of them and take care of us. We will miss them for sure.
And then we had to drive Bundy to Brisbane, 5 hours. She drove halfway and I drove halfway, so it was easier than normal.
I think some people might understand me. I drove the easy parts of the road, and then he drove the lighter parts, which are like the highways and the complicated traffic.
Last time when we visited Brisbane, I made wrong exit and it took 30 minutes more
20
edit.
minutes more. Oh my god. So yeah, I did not want to drive in Brisbane at first. So he drove the second part of the way. So here we are. We're in Brisbane. We have a place so much better than the Bundy one. It's bigger and it's clean. It's very organized. We like it. But we have no jobs yet, guys. We came here just like how we came to Australia. We just followed God's voice and God's direction. And we took that step of faith, believing that God would make the white ground under our feet. But we have no jobs yet. We've been applying every day, praying to hear back from them. But one thing we've done for sure is get plugged in at church. We were going to Rhema. We already had first Sunday there, and we went to the youth meeting. It was so nice. We're happy to start building our friend community again and continue believing for good jobs, good opportunities, and open doors in this year of 2024.
We have so many victory experience in our life. So even we don't have the job yet, we believe God will show the right way and guide us well.
He always
the right
provides.
way. Yeah.
We know. We
We
trust
know.
Him. So we're happy. We're excited with this new season of our lives. Just looking forward to what God has for us.
Happy to see you again.
Happy to have a little bit of time again to greet you all and update you.
We're trying to show more often.
Update you on what's happening. I promise we won't disappear again. Not for that long. We're happy to be back, happy to talk to you again, and I hope you continue to follow us along. Yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions or if you want to know more about something specific that we mentioned in here, leave it in the comments. We're happy to make a separate video, even like on the visa process, also the crazy story at the farm job. Just let us know. We're happy to come in here and film it for you guys.
Okay, see you.
We'll see you on the next video.